Hi folks, and welcome back to another Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And we are in Patagonia.
In Torres, the Paine National Park, or just outside of it.
And we are up bright and early this morning to catch the first light on these mountains behind us. And it's absolutely beautiful. We're getting a little bit of a mountain and reflection shot.
Yeah, we got a lake here. I think it's called Lake Amarga or Laguna Amarga. And it's just to the east of the park entrance at the north end.
And as I said this morning, the goal is to get some nice color over the lake and a nice little lake reflection. So this is the subject of our photograph this morning. It's a very straightforward photograph over a very salty little lake, and back off in the distance there you see the big peak with some ice and snow on it, and then to the side you see the three finger peaks. We're doing this as a morning shot. It's a sunrise shot, and we've been here actually for a little while. The color was actually better a few minutes ago for the very first blue hour style shot. Now we're just waiting to see if the light actually fills in. Now, because we're here so early this morning, here, let me show you the back of the camera. I'll just show you the last shot I took. Because we're here so early this morning, we got a chance to get the very first bit of light on the mountain, which was absolutely gorgeous. We have a very overcast day with lots of low clouds and lots of high clouds. And that really affects how the photograph looks. It gives the sky some texture, also helps in the reflection. There are lots of large pieces of kind of salty, foamy material in the lake, so that's what you're seeing in the foreground here. So a really pretty good location, beautiful shot. Now we're just waiting to see if the light gets a little darker. I am using a 3-stop soft edge neutral density filter to bring in the sky a little bit. I often do that when I'm shooting reflections because I often find the sky gets a little bright relative to the water, and I prefer to have them sort of balanced. So anyway, that's what we're shooting this morning, and we'll hopefully the results will come out good, and we'll see those in a few minutes. An interesting piece of trivia, and one of the things I forgot to mention, is that all three of these photographs were shot within 7 minutes.
So as the wind got a little stronger and I was getting less reflection in the lake, I decided to break out the longer lens and get a closer view of those towers up there. The one on the left is quite shrouded in cloud. Maybe it'll clear up in a minute. And then the two to the right next to a flat top ridge. And so I'm using a 70 to 200 and getting zoomed right in there, and the mountainside is just giving a nice little cradle to nestle in those towers. As the sun's been coming up, the red tinge to these towers has been getting more and more intense. So to not oversaturate the red colors, I've changed from my landscape film mode to a portrait film mode to reduce the red saturation and get more of the natural tones of the rocks in there. They'll still be tinged red because of the angle of the sun and the rays of the sun coming through the cloud, but they'll look a lot more natural than if I left it on landscape mode. So we're back in the wind, which means it's time to wrap this video up.
We sure hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up.
And if you'd like to see more of our videos, we sure hope you'll consider subscribing, and we appreciate everyone who has subscribed so far.
And don't forget to hit that bell button down below to be notified when we release videos. It's probably going to get a little uncertain as we do more international travel, so knowing when we release them will help you find them when you're ready to watch them.
And if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts, we'd love to hear from you. Please put it in the comment section below, and we will do our best to respond as soon as we can.
And until next time, bye for now.
Bye for now.